It's the New Orleans Saints and the Chicago Bears. Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Red, 38. Red, cycle. Ready?
Pistol snap to Rattler. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
That's into the hands of Moreau. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go, here we go.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. On the move, past the 40. It's a race down the right side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Devin Duvernay to return it. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down throw by Williams. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Off the play fake, Williams. field. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Williams from the gun. Challenges, double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up, Kendall Fuller. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here for Rattler, 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's 2nd down coming up. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Rattler now off the play action. Gets everything he has under this throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw, Rattler. Screen here for Kamara. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And it stays a 1-possession game at 7 points.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Hits his target, that's Durham Smythe. And he's across midfield with a gain that sets him up for 3rd and very short.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. On play action, here's Williams. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play good for 17 on a 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Catch made by Hubbard. That's being sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Here he is on 3rd and long. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Saints will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. It's a gain of 12 there, and the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
Slide 2. Here we go. Set.
Now Rattler on the play fake. Catch made, left side by Palmer. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Okay.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Watch out now. Here we go. Ready.
This is Devin Neal with it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. 1 quarter away so far. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. Running back sent in motion. Throwing is Rattler. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Yellow, 43. Claws red. Ready?
From the gun, Rattler dumps it off to his running back. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Going to the ground again on first. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Kid, I think I can even feel it up here in the booth. You feel this offensive line just gaining confidence. When you get chunk run after chunk run in this league, boy, those big guys say feed the run game.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Now, hang on a moment. I think we've got an injured player out there. Yeah, that's Chuba Hubbard being looked at following the play. So now here's 3rd and 5. To throw, Williams. Has his man caught by Odunze. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. When he don't close quickly, he can take it to the house.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They run again with Hubbard. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Roma Dunze touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Rattler to the air now. Setting up the running back screen. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Play action on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. That's brought in by Miller. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Ready. 52. Trail. Yellow. Set.
Rattler back to throw. Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
At their own 17-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Now Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
He finds Odunze downfield. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. the shotgun. A give to Hubbard. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Back to the ground they go. Hubbard. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Williams on the play action. Hits him on the out route. And he's stopped just shy of that first down at the 28. Third down upcoming. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. Williams from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
And he had just enough leg behind that one. It is off the crossbar and through. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
Just a whole different mindset now, Kate, really for both sides. As they go into halftime, more than likely tied, just starting from scratch, whole new ball game.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Chooses to bring this one out. Escapes a defender. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They're set up at the 35 now. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They're set up at the 35 now.
Yellow, 43. Field, black.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Quick slant, caught by Shaheed. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Yellow. Here we go.
Here's Rattler. It's a big strike to Hill. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here's Duvernay on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. On play action, Williams. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. 30 Beathard, Burton. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take the lead right away in half number 2. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Ultra. Ready. 40. Hot.
Trying the right side with Miller. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Here's 2nd and 11. Throwing the out route complete. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch. Lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So not only do they not get the result that they wanted, but they're going to lose what could be a very valuable timeout too. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with his own right.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's a give to Hubbard. A lot of grass ahead. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a 13-point lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go. Ready.
We'll start things off with a run by Kamara. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Come on. Back.
They'll run now with Neal. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. He has it on the QB sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Hey, go steal. Down. Ready?
Here's a give inside to Camaro. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Check.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On 3rd down, here's Rattler. He's going deep! And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Hubbard trying this up the gut. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Working from the gun, Williams. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Williams to throw on 3rd. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Hubbard on the give. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Hubbard again. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down. Williams to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Williams will look to throw. Short pass brought in. Down the left sideline he goes. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go, set. Flat.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and say these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there, and they can be powerful blockers. It can make a huge difference in a run game.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. From the gun, Rattler. On the move, headed right. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So after figuring out the flag, now we've reached the end of our 3rd quarter. It's going to be the Saints with the football, but any efforts might be futile facing that deficit. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Let's go. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Rattler to the air now. Caught by his back, Neal. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 22 meters.
From the 47. Finds him over the middle. He's still going at the 30. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Rattler. Pass it down close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Ready.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. He keeps it himself. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. One, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me and I think many scratching our heads.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Kamara's going to try to punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Reed now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Up the middle, Hubbard. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He puts some juice on it deep. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And the Saints have some new life in the 4th.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Rattler. Buys time, rolling right. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Zay Frazier has it. So get it inside the 45-yard line before the return goes out.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Here's a give to Hubbard. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Williams off the play fake. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Williams on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you get more interceptions.
And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
From the 20 on second down. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears making a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Romadunze touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Strike. Down. 10 seconds. Red. 38. Down.
Running behind center with Kamara. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Stay on the ground with Kamara. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Another run for Kamara. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. Running left, this is Kamara. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down, and they go right back to it. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. This is Kamara. That second down run is only going to manage a yard. Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Trying to to run for it. Kamara. And he'll go down here at the 16. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.